Hello, this is Running Robert, and welcome back to Frostpunk. We are now on part 5, as we continue to move through a easy version of just the regular game. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. If this is your first time seeing, there's a couple more episodes that will be listed in the comments below. What we are doing is just kind of like a little tutorial slash fun playthrough. There is replayability in Frostpunk. There's a lot of levels in it too. So I figured I could get away with doing this. Like, my replaying of this game pretty much has now got me to buy the next DLC and sign up for the other one, so pretty good stuff. So yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been fun. Like I said, doing it on easy, it's just kind of nice. Probably within the next few days, I'm going to be starting the regular campaign, The Last Autumn, which is on sale, which was on sale when I got it, but is DLC. So, and we're going to see how much fun that we have there. So, to kind of get you to where we are at the moment, we are on day 21. We're about to get a little bit colder, then a little bit warmer. This is the easier level, so it doesn't really get cold till later in the game. About 393 souls live in my city. We have 2 scouts that are kind of just going out and finding some stuff at the moment. So we're pretty good in that respect. The Londoners, less and less of them are wanting to return to London with 5 days remaining. So that's pretty good. And we have to sign a public pen slot within 2 days, which we're looking to do. And it looks like this is full of coal. So I'm gonna move that on to something else then. I don't need the autoton there, so we have a couple autotons kind of working at the moment. We're just gonna make sure we find. Yeah, I got 3 going. I like it. Jeez, I'm doing pretty well with those guys. Plenty of wood. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape overall in this game. And like I said, it is an easier game, so you do expect it to be a little easier, of course. So that's pretty nice. We have 1,000 coal in there. That is pretty nice. So what you have, like I said, I'm doing pretty good with all my stuff. Oh, and my scouts have reached the ruined warehouse, so we are going to look there and explore. 3 of the 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. With moderate effort, we have to remove the crates containing supplies from the snow. We'll put them to good use. So we're going to take them, get a couple more. So he's going to the frozen pond. We're going to head there. We could get steel from this Icebound Dreadnought if we wanted to. In the previous games, I've kind of talked about, hey, I don't really grab a lot of... I got some people... I don't really grab the outpost part of this, so it is super helpful. I just don't put a lot of effort into it. So I think the next thing I was looking to do was upgrade all my houses so that they are done and in good shape. So that is what we're going to start there. And I think we're going to... get them all. Yep. Couple people are homeless right now. That's just because I built that. So I was going to build a couple things here to make this game go a lot easier for me. We're going to build a huge amount of resource depots, which we have been doing around the area. We're just going to continue to build a couple more in areas that I'm just really not looking to expand into as far as the city goes. Let's see, we need the road. We're just going to kind of move that road. We have the wood. Move that road all the way around there. There you go. That kind of depleted my resources a little bit, but like I said, we're going for the housing and we're going for a lot of that stuff at the moment. So we're just gonna put one of the autos on one of the collectors right now since this thing is completely full. You see my guys are kind of there trudging through those. That's pretty good. So looking at my supplies, if you missed from the last game, so we produce about 1,000 more coal a day than we need, which is pretty nice. Wood, we have the sawmill and a steam sawmill. which we're still using, and a steam wall drill, which we are still using, so we're good. Steel, we both have both Advanced Steelworks, so they're getting a huge amount per day, so I think we're in good shape there. Food, again, 600 to 3, we're doing pretty well with their health. We only have 2 clinics, it's not that cold, so we're in pretty good shape there. And housing, at the moment, you can't look at that because we are building a huge amount of things, but almost everyone now is in a house. So that's where we are at the moment. So like I said, now we can kind of start building in a lot of our other stuff. And you see that is going way down very quick. So we will probably need more housing coming up because there is part of rescue mission. But I wanted to see how my county looked after this cold came in here. So there we go. Okay. Generator efficiency, so that was really nice. Let's look at what we are doing here. So we're going to look at food first. House insulation is the only thing we need. We have not really had to touch the medical outpost here. We've been able to keep everyone warm, and thus everyone pretty healthy. So we will at some point probably move down to an infirmary, maybe. We have not done anything with the outhouse. We're just a purely flying hunter kind of thing. For resources, same kind of thing. We have a little sawmill. We're fine with wood at the moment. So we've kind of stayed away from the steam. We do have a steam wall drill, which we're working with. Haven't done much coal. We're just doing the coal thumpers, so we haven't had much to worry about with that. We probably are going to do the resource depot to get more supplies here. So with that, what we're going to do, we're going to start increasing some of that food that we are going with. First thing we're going to do is food and coal. But we're also going to do a wood and a steel. And we have one remaining. We're just going to kind of let that. We might do that actually with raw food. So excellent. Like I said, this is pretty good. This gives me a chance to kind of really just slowly talk you through the game and get through it with that upgrade. Though we also, you can check now, everyone's in a house. There are no tents. There's only houses. One person, one space for someone. Coal is good with the upgrade, so we're in pretty good shape. Our city is pretty warm. We do have a couple things actually I want to warm up here. So we're actually gonna warm up a couple of things that I know I have people in, because I know it's about to get cold. So we can actually go ahead and heat all that stuff up. That's field. Yeah, we definitely want to warm up that field kitchen. Okay. We have a couple things going on. We have here a huge success. Sir, the automation project is complete. They now can produce at lower costs and use the medical facilities. We learned to modify them. So he did something good. Wonderful. And also we have a new one. So we can actually put one on this wall drill. And I think we are in pretty good shapes. So let's go ahead and get this first. The next thing that we want to do, we can do the large resource. That'll be something nice. It's big, but you know what? We can start throwing some of those in. This guy's also waiting at the frozen pond, a distant. We can use it. Okay, let's see what we got. Our scouts haven't uncovered anything useful, but we may be to see some more promising locations. We've apparently covered most of them, so this scout is going to head back to the city. So I generally get 2 scouts, and with 2 scouts you can do a pretty decent job of getting everything you want pretty quick. So he'll be back in a day with a whole lot of supplies for us, which would be good. This we can now produce with, not really that much less, but we're going to go ahead and keep producing them. Speed it up a little bit. Like I said, what we're trying to do today is get through this little cold street, see what I need for the city. With all the heaters on, I'm still in great shape, 1600 to 26. So we're doing pretty good with those 2 steam thumpers going, coal steam thumpers going. So we might not need a third. But what we are going to do is we're just going to keep producing those. Then we're going to have them replace our people in the huts. Oops, and the Book of Laws. I need to sign my penance. So we're going to go with that. Public penance to err is human, but those who stray must do. Public penance to discourage others from the path of evil. They can only then can they be forgiven. So each use raises hope. People abandon loves with each use. Okay. So with that will move up. And if you go to your thing here, we can actually do a sermon. Go ahead and get that done. That'll restore a little more hope even. Though at this point we are pretty good shape to kind of go through the rest of the game without issues. And I think this is actually serving the same problem, is that this now is completely full of coal. So whenever we get the next, and I guess it's automatrons. I will pretty much be using that one next. So we can actually probably build more. Whoop! We've reached the scout ship. Okay. Stone ship. A distinct spot in the frozen. We can use it to waypoint, so we can explore. Our search hasn't uncovered anything, but we may reach some more promising locations from here. So snow scuppered supplies. We are going to head over that way. Let's see, what was I going to do? I was actually going to get a couple more gathering posts for both of these places, since they're completely full. We might as well, if we have the people, we might as well use it. So we have plenty of people right now. More people have been Londoners, and that's what we expect with 4 days to go. I think at this point we are pretty much in good shape. We're just going to kind of throw some people into this area. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so it just got colder. So what do we have going on here? So, and you can see a big difference in the temperature. So what we're going to do, nothing. It is going to be that cold. So we definitely have some very cold areas coming in. We're going to turn the heater on some of these places to see if that will help. Just get them just to chilly. Let's turn you on. Let's see. Okay, that's helpful. Yep. So some of those places, yeah, we can... Any place I can turn a heater on, I'm going to try. Okay. And those houses are still cold. Oh, we can turn the heater on there too. Okay, so that's all the heaters turned on. And I mean, so here, like the hangars, the 100 hangars, they don't actually stay in those, so they can stay very cold. That's not a big deal. So with a lot of people working here and a lot of people working here, it's probably good. And here, we need to probably build. And that sawmill is freezing. There's nobody working there. So there's no wood here either, so we can actually go ahead and dismantle that. But we're gonna need. First thing I'm gonna get, because like I said, I will have to expand a little bit, is the houses over there. I'm sorry, I'm going the wrong thing here. Let's try to get to the right thing. So can we build houses here? Yes. So let's go ahead. I'm going to build another row of houses. And I am going to put a road in between them. And I am going to put my... I'm going to put something to hopefully keep all of these houses a lot warmer. So we're going to put a steam core in there. I keep pressing the wrong thing. We're going to put one right here to try to warm up all these houses. Let's see what this guy found. So, snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there's some valuable supplies. We explore. We got a little bit of food. Okay, and there is nothing else to explore at the moment. So this scout, also with almost no food, will head back to the city. Our tech tree is going to go with more gathering post installation. And while we have all these people that are still free, we're going to actually continue to build some workshops. Because that's going to help tech get quicker done. And that's always important. Like I said, the quicker you can get your tech done, the better it is. And so yeah, -60, it is cold. We're also probably going to build a steam hub in this area here. Because we need to keep, obviously to survive, we need to keep all those gathering posts going. This one is a little bit better. I mean, we got some coal. These guys are freezing in here, so we're going to kind of work with that. And we're going to hope that our amount of people don't get too cold. Okay. Sir, a man is found crying in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my faith died long ago, sir. With my wife and daughter in London, I couldn't see any purpose in life. In the fight for survival today, when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us. Now I'm ready to believe. Okay, so that's good. Always helpful. We are kind of speeding it up. There we go. Okay, so those gathering posts are going to be warm. With the heating, it looks like we definitely need some more heating going on here. So what we are going to do is, let's see, generator power upgrade. Allows us to raise temperature in all zones, so we're going to get that one first. We are going to start throwing engineers into this place and warming it up. Because it is cold. Got one more to build. Get that heater going. And now, here's the thing. Now we need to check our coal supply. So coal gain is fine. We're in good shape. Like I said, I built those extra gathering posts. You know, we have almost 37,000 to 20. We're great with that. Food hasn't changed. Those are the two ones I want to make sure that boast. We are still eating soup. But that's not the worst thing in the world. We can speed it up as we are kind of moving on. We definitely have some, let's see. I can definitely change this to the auto. We don't need a heater if he's in automation. How many do I have? 6. Do I have more being built? Yep, another one being built. We can go ahead and throw in a second one after that. We have plenty of them going. This first scout's return to the city. And he's just waiting, and like I said, we're just going to kind of keep them waiting for the moment. There's nothing that they could do. We do have these on. Oops. Let's see. Resources. Large gathering. There we go. I think that's for more coal and for more wood. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and build some of these large buildings. So we can go ahead and have enough space for everything. Like I said, for coal, we're doing great. Only 8 Londoners. You know, we have plenty of people to kind of suffice that. 6. How many days do we have left? 3. Okay. So we're definitely now into the hope part of that. So depending on how you choose order and hope, you know, it's just play style. I don't think there's anything that you can really do that will, there we go. Now we're getting some more. So we survived the cold for a little bit. We're going to have another cold snap coming up, but it's only going to warm up to 1. So at the moment, with everything turned on, I think all of these places should pretty much be warm enough. So we'll let it kind of warm up. We are in the work. Oh, we just started our work day 8 o'clock. So pretty nice. Oh, okay. Generator power. So you can go up to another steam level. It's nice. Let's see. We also can do the range or advanced heaters. Let's see. Let's just go with the range now. There we go. So this is going to give us now We'll do 5,400 coal there. And we will do 1,800 more food there. Those are some mighty things going on here. Book of Laws. Go back to purpose. So the big thing we want to avoid is this one right here. This is part of your something you can do that you might need to do to survive the game, but can be negative. I don't think we can do the House of Healing when it gets cold. That's kind of helpful. That'll raise some faith. We can actually look back and go back to adaptation for a second, and you know, kind of look what we need to do. We don't need a dueling law. We don't need a House of Pleasure. We don't need. We could get ceremonial funerals right now. That could be something that would be nice. So we could also do treatment for people, and this will leave people as amputees. Or we could do sustain life. You won't cure them, but they might die. So we can go ahead. We can go ahead and do the radical treatment if we need. We don't really need it at the moment. So that's something you're setting up more of an end game kind of thing. Our second scouts return to the city. The people debate what that means for them. And we can continue to produce these now in great numbers. Let's see. Go ahead and just kind of flip a couple of them. Oh, there's my generator. Advanced heaters. Like I said, we're just kind of getting everything prepped up. Like I said, in this time, everything is warm. Like, there's no one's getting sick. You've seen that. I've never really had a lot of people come down with any kind of sickness. Makes it super helpful in this part of the game. Oh, we got something going on. Food for the hungry. The stash of food's quite big. Oh, so we found what we got. Let's go ahead and give that to the people. We can also get some more large depots out here. Like I said, we're really not worried about much at the moment. Like I said, life is good. And I'm just kind of plowing through these temperatures now. And now we can do more efficient here. So with all that, we've done a huge amount. So we definitely want to check our coal. So there you go. So now you see that our coal is now getting close with all the heaters, with all the efficiency. It's now getting to the point where we might need to get another one. So this guy, he is producing everything he needs. Let's see what we have going on here. So this coal supply here, 800, pretty good. We can make it as automatron, just kind of feeding that in there. There's another one. Let's go ahead. He's already producing it. And I'm trying to find the coal. And there's my coal pile. The coal pile is actually going down a little bit. So we might have bitten off a little more than we can chew with all of that coal. So of course, what might we do at this point is just build another one. We can build it here. There's a decent amount of people in this area. You know, coal is kind of what we need. One. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and make another one there. We actually one free at the moment. I think we use them as part of our stuff going on here. So yeah, they're actually working pretty hard there for other coal. So that extra one, let's go ahead and put it in here for the moment. We might take two off at some point. Let's look at how we're doing. It's close. We're losing a little bit. The steam hubs are costing us a huge amount of coal though, so they're keeping the city warm. Okay, so that is under construction. More people are heading their way. We have 2 days, a couple Londoners. I think we're in good shape with that. There we go. We have that in there. Let's turn that into wood. And this last one, we're just going to keep that last one open for the moment. There we go. That is now built. Send the people there to go do some work in there. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to actually turn that off from there, and we're going to use one of the machines out there to kind of work with that. Let's go back and look at the map. Let's make sure at the moment everything is explored. I'm trying to move it. It just does not want to move on me here. So doing really good in that respect. So we're doing bad systems. They're just content because of bad food. And you're getting fed. It's okay. I haven't really need to worry about. You see, kind of here, you got bad food. The Faith Keepers and the Public House, the 99 within the fighting. We haven't had to build other fighting arenas or anything like that. Just because we haven't needed to. And that's waiting for the auto to come in there. Oh, there we go. We can do more adaptation laws. Extra rations for the ill. That's always good. That'll be helpful later. Oh. There we go. I think we got some good news there. So after some hard foughtness, there you go. The Laughlunders have finally seen the folly in their plan. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope, but not our spirit. We now stand united, stronger than ever, in the face of an uncertain future. So there we go. We are full of hope at the moment. So that is pretty awesome. There we go. We're starting to get that coal. And I think we are in great shape for this game. And I knew it would. I mean, I've played this game a couple of times through, so, you know, I've gotten at least enough tips and tricks to figure out how to do it. And how to make it easy enough to do it. So it's not really a huge surprise for what we have. You know, the big thing now is pretty much the food supply has been staying up the whole time. We do have soup, which people aren't that happy with, but it's such a small price to pay most of the time in this game, so that you don't really worry about it. So everything is working out. We're waiting here with these guys. We're not going to disband them because we're going to have to rebring them out in a little bit. So at the moment, we're to the quiet part of the game. It's kind of like, oh, there you go. The Steam Hub is now more efficient. So let's see. This one, we have the overdrive. We can maybe get that in a second. I think we're in good shape now. Exploration. He did that automatically, which is kind of nice. Let's see, improves the workplace integration. Go ahead and knock that out. Looking at like later, what do we really kind of need? Obviously, we'll do the coal thumper injections here. We haven't done anything with charcoal or sawmills. We don't need to. Nothing with advanced, drill. All of this stuff is pretty good. I've never done these guys, so it's good. So it's probably just him. And maybe the advanced wall drill, because I do have one of those. That's probably going to be it here. We're going to do house insulation. And at some point, we'll move down to the medical post. And like I said, heating. We're going to knock out these three. So right now we're doing exploration. We're going to kind of make this work a little bit better for our stuff. And got prosthetics. We could do outpost depoys. I mean, I'm far enough ahead in this game. Most of the time, I'm not this far in the game. Even on easy, you're doing well, but you're not doing that well. So we're just gonna keep building these. We're gonna find out where the engineers are and kind of take some of them off. if I can find them. Though we might be in good shape with everybody. There's a couple. Oh, well, we need those there. So I can only do 3 of those 5. And I'm just looking for extra engineers that are hiding. Oh, they need to be in there. They need to. Well, we can change that to that. That makes it pretty easy. Okay, so we got another one of those. How's the coal pile doing here? 600. Okay. How many do we have right now? We have only 1 for free. Our coal has been kind of going a little bit more negative lately, just because we really stopped it. Like, we've kind of just taken a break from just pure coal, and now we're just going to start building. I'm trying to build some roads here. What's going on? There we go. I can't keep. Who's clicking? Oh, that's the coal piles are there, so we're just gonna build that road out like that. Okay. Now we might need another steam, depending on how we're keeping it. Oop. Okay, so I think what I thought I heard next. No, we're good there for a while. Can do prosthetics, which we will need at some point. We can actually do the outpost depot if we really wanted to. And I'm just looking at everything else at the moment. Yeah, here we're just doing this and this. That's all we need. That we need there, and the infirmary, which is fine. We don't really. I'm not really looking at more scouts. This is gonna again boost the automation to be a little bit better. Workshops and factories, and we don't need that. Steel line. Yeah, I can just make them better. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Let me just go ahead and get this, the advanced, because we're pretty much done at the moment with all this stuff. We're actually going to look at the map. I left some steel and I left some wood for them. Steel is pretty good. Wood is pretty good. Oh, so now that these are opening up, we can go ahead and throw some people in. Though we are pretty much maxed out on just about everybody. Yep. I think almost all of my engineers, I think, are working in those areas, so we're pretty good with that. With this extra coal, we're back to being on top. But like I said, what happened last time is we're going to need a steam hub somewhere in here to kind of keep the stuff warm. So just put it right there. There we go. And we still have this opening here. Like I said, we have 3,000 food. We're in pretty good shape. There's really not much more for me to do. Like I said, I think I'm working pretty hard. Yeah, we can go ahead and produce more of these guys. I mean, shoot. Steam core is the only thing I'm going to be short on at some point. Oh, we got something going on. Unexpected guests. So, Captain, a group of exhaust survivors reached our city from their frantic explanations. We know they come with criticism from many of them have died on the way. The phrase "doom is coming" keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging for the help. Yes, absolutely. I would love to help them. Resolve the situation with the incoming refugees. So, if we go to the map, we see now refugees are coming in to the city. If we send our scouts to get them, they're going to come in a lot quicker. With that, we're going to need more housing. Like, you didn't know that was coming. More people coming in, more people need housing. So let's go ahead and let's build some more housing then. Get the 3 more over here. We will probably need more child shelters too. Just go ahead and get that built early on. Though I am starting to run out of space for a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to build one big line right there. And that's generally where I'm going to put my people for the moment. Like I said, we can probably even put like a second line in something, but let's go with one for the moment. Okay, so I can now do the tier 5 techs. Ooh, it needs a little, actually, I've kind of moved up beyond it, so we're going to do the medical post for a second, because I just built all of that stuff. The one thing I've never done is gotten another wood mill, which now it looks like I might need it. So if we go to resources, steam wall drill, let's look around. There we go, there's one right there. So we can go ahead, we can just connect you to the nearest city. So it's finally, I need that coming in there. Yep, and now the medical post. Okay. Like I said, now it's a lot quicker because I have just so much. House insulation, first thing. Because we are about to get a little bit colder coming up, so. And he can just go right into that. That's perfect. Was that? I built. Oh, the road is a little short, so let's just go ahead. We can just. Nope. Build it to there. Build another road to there. Oh, we got a little people message going on. Letter of thanks. Okay, we're good there. Engineer was happy with what we did. Okay, so with our new, now 3 coal thumpers, we're back to gaining a huge amount of coal. So we are in good shape there. Let's see. House insulation. Yeah, like I said, now we're just kind of running through a lot of these. Let's see, what else did I want to get? I could get that in a second. That'd be nice. Make our scouts quicker. There we go. That's the coal thumpers. That's what we want for that. Obviously, coal is the biggest resource we need. Oh, we have a serious accident. So there's been a serious accident. Someone got crushed. So we're gonna slow it down, unfortunately. So we have our first person who is an amputee. So we are probably gonna go to this book of laws in a second, and we're gonna have to make some prosthetics. If they become an amputee, they are not useful until we make them. So let's see. So the care house. So we have to do care house, and then we can do prospect. I cannot speak. Care house, then that other one. Let's see, the care house. Up to Travely Grill and empties are cared for here. We can just kind of throw this. Oh, we'll throw this on the back here. There's already some steam going through that area. So at least we can get a couple of houses going. So that's going to care for anyone who's hurt or injured. Not something that we haven't needed in this game, but something it's pretty useful at some point. Oh, this guy has stopped moving. Another automaton. So even though that is my last steam core, we are actually going to nix that. There we go. Got the care house. That's pretty simple. So it's a child. Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible. So that's a free time. We gotta check the children's shelters. We will have to check as we have refugees coming in, but more engineers, more workers, more children. Okay. Like I said, they're coming in pretty quick. Like I said, the city is working pretty well. There we go. A huge crowd of people have reached the city, many of them sick. They say they have some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way, and they'll die without our help. We'll never survive. Thanks for our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Yep, everyone's around. Though that is going to really hurt the amount of people we have going on. We have more refugees coming. So we are going to send another scout in to help them come in quicker. That is another 70 survivors. Children, too. So we need to get them going. Oh, but with another 70 people, we are going to have to, again, now look out for food. So more people came in. Still pretty good with food and housing. 70 vacant beds. So we have enough for this next group, but after that, we're going to be back in the same issue that we were in before. So, oops, I'm kind of running out of space here, but housing galore is what we're going to need. This weird little care house did not really help me out there, but that should be good. The steam core is there, so we probably won't need another one. And as it gets colder, we're going to figure that out. So we're going to get through this next 2 days when we call it a day for this one. So that is another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses. So that should do it. But okay, so let's see all the upgrades that we have made to everything. Well, we're going to have to turn these on. Okay, so that area is staying pretty good. These are done by everything I've left kind of cold is by the autos. These houses are going to stay chilly. There we go. The hunter hangar we don't care about. The resource. This is a field kitchen. It is comfortable. That's good. Okay, so everyone I think is in pretty decent shape with what is going on. We will probably need another heater over here. We'll go ahead and get that into place. Let's just put it right there. We probably still might try to put another row of houses behind that. Might need to. Oh, that's the coal. Let's see. That's done. Infirmary will treat more people than the medical post. We are going to get that started. We are out of steam cores, though. That actually might be a problem. We might not have enough steam cores. I might have used too many. Let's find out. Health. Yep, I need a steam core and I don't have it. So that kind of sucks. We might still find one. We're going to have to wait, though. Healthcare installation. We'll go with that. Okay, so let's look at what we have. We're negative 60 at the moment. Let's see, these are advanced, they don't need it. So some of the houses here are chilly. Everything else looks like it's pretty decent for where there's people. So, unfortunately, 2 chilly houses is not the worst in the world. Oh. Let's see. One of them got stuck. We either set on the steam or the... We don't need wood. We'll just let that sit for a second. Oh, and we have a question. Okay, so they're saying to sign the prosthetics, which is the next law we're going to sign. And that's probably where I'll cut it there. As we are going through the technology, let's see. Infirmary doesn't make much of a difference for me there. Let's see. Oh, heating. So that's going to be, right now it's on steam level 3. Ooh, that sawmill is freezing over there. And there's no wood. So we can go ahead and dismantle that thing. That'll save up some people. So these are still sick, no one gravely, but everyone is being treated, but we only have so many houses to treat. So we can throw in another medical post right here for the moment, just to kind of help out a little bit. There we go. That's that done. We'll get the generator range. So that makes it pretty good. So there is some colds. Those workshops are still very cold. Still not a great place to work. But almost at the full range. How are we doing for coal? We're still making more. So we almost have 10,000 at this point. Let's see, we're going to sign that prosthetics, make our first couple for the, unfortunately, 2 people have gone ill with it. There we go. Only engineers can work at these, so I'm going to get some food rations out so these people recover quickly, but I don't know where the heck I can see. Let's see, that's being researched. That's done. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. I'm still in pretty good shape. See, that is working. Oh, I think I can turn back on. Oops. Where is an operational? Oh, the second wave. Okay, so we got the second wave coming in. We're gonna let them into the city. We actually have some gravely hurt people, gravely sick people with this too. So we might need to, well, that's what we got for the moment. Prosthetics. We're going to sign that into law. Some of these people might need some surgeries here. So prosthetics, just 10 steel. So we can go ahead and we can just make 10 of these right now. And we're about to get a little bit warmer. I gotta find. I think I lost one of my autos for the moment. So let's go ahead and move him back. Gotta see this beautiful city that I've created. There we go. Okay, we need to get some more wood back. Look at it from a different angle. We have our nice housings going on over there. And I think we are pretty good at the moment. So like I said, we're about to get a little warmer. And as soon as we do, we'll get our steam to show that we have warmed up. And for the most part, we don't need that because there's nobody working in there. You know, we are kind of looking at what we need. We probably need, let's see. I probably need to start looking at food. That is something that we're going to be dealing with the next games, I'm sure now with all these refugees here. Our food production has gotten pretty much, and then we have another group of people who are heading out there. Let us go send one of our scouts to help them get here a little bit quicker. Next game, what we're going to be doing is building up our resources and building up food. So that's probably the next thing. We're going to need more houses and more food. But this has been, if I can spell my name, part 5. So we're doing pretty well with all of that. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good day.